opening up Happy Hour Holidaze with shots fired already.
That's the name of the alcohol, actually.
Shots fired?
Is it really? Oh, shit. Wait. We're not talking about that, though, are we?
Nah.
All right, so let's...
I mean, it's trademark.
So should we start it all over?
Yeah, we'll start it all over.
What? No, go ahead. Oh,
right.
oh, this was live already?
Yeah, it was already live.
Yeah, but I can cut that out.
Oh, fuck, but I didn't know. I thought y'all fucking around. We're live. Well, give me the action sign, motherfucker.
Oh, but I can cut it out. I can cut it out.
All right, we'll do it again. Welcome to Happy Hour Holidaze. You're here with your host every single week, Manny Fresh. We got our co-host, Sean Febre. And in the building today, we got a repeat offender,
Yes, sir.
Brian Gordon, with a handmade cigars, Second Amendment. He's coming up with a brand new line of better and even richer tasting cigars. And then he's got this badass ashtray that you got to take a look at.
Yeah.
How is that motherfucker made? Because I picked it up thinking that it was going to be easy. And when I picked it up, I was like, damn, I need 2 hands for this bitch.
Yeah, man, that's 100% stainless steel, man.
It's not like this one.
That was the demo. So that was the teaser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now we have the actual ashtray is finally done. I'm super pleased about how it came out.
Yeah.
Corona is right now it's exclusive to Corona. So they came out at the Sarasota location down in for Corona location, and they're in all their locations now.
Oh, they're in every single one. The Tampa one, Orlando
Tampa,
too.
Well, right now they're in the Tampa, Sarasota, soon to be the Orlando probably next week.
Yeah.
And then they have a couple more locations, so we got like 5 locations.
And you're probably going to be in another location coming soon with your neighbor who says he's opening up a cigar lounge.
Right? Will. So, man, I'm looking forward to seeing his cigar bar. I went in there and it's going to be really nice.
So it's already pretty much like
it's pretty much done.
Really?
Yeah, it's nice, dog.
What's the name of it?
He told us.
He did, man. That sucks, man.
It starts with an A or something.
Alana, I don't know, man. But don't make sure you don't show this, man. I should know the name. I've been there several times, but it's definitely a unique name. But the place is awesome.
And it's in South Tampa?
No, it's going to be more out towards Town and Country area.
Oh, that's
the very beginning of Oldsmar kind of area. Yeah, really nice.
And you'll be able to find the Second Amendment cigars.
Yeah, man. I know he better have my cigar. Hey, but if he watch this shit, he might be like, nah, you don't even know the name of my spot. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sure we'll do business.
Yeah, so because we shouted you out during that podcast.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that part.
And we were like, so you're gonna have Second Amendment in there, right?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, BG, absolutely.
Yeah, man, he's a solid guy.
Yeah, man, 100%. And now you're coming up with a different line of cigars too for Second Amendment. What we were talking about, kind of attracting the other side of the audience, even though the guys are buying them still. The kind of like more female tailored cigars.
Yeah. So the biggest thing that I got back from women that they love the cigar. But the size of it, it's a 6x60. You know what I mean? So that's a pretty big cigar.
They should be used to holding that in their hands.
I was about to say.
Hey, this dude's not gonna get me canceled. You know what I'm saying? But
what is a 6x60?
So
I'm assuming it's like 60 inches long.
Well, no, 6 inches, but the width of it, yeah.
So is it like one that's in there?
Yeah, these are 6x60s. Yeah, this is a 6x60. So you can see that's a pretty nice size cigar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of the women like the smaller gauge cigars, so that's what we're gonna be coming out with in the next probably few months.
And Manny, you know about having a smaller gauge cigar, right?
Shots fired.
Look, I still have both of my nuts. I don't know if the shaft is still there, but
damn, dog.
I mean, just for the camera, I'm sure the camera can see it. Is that say 0.0 Heineken?
No, it's a regular Heineken.
So, bro, you don't drink anymore.
No, I'm not drinking.
Can you tell the world why?
Yeah,
they wanna know.
Actually, he never has.
Yeah, the people want to know.
No, I don't want to tell the story because you know what? I might be dead after this. He might be like, new co-host is going to be somebody else. So unfortunately, I did it as a life choice to better myself, and focus more on work and stuff like that.
There you go.
But change the conversation.
Yeah, they're not buying that. They ain't buying that.
But Brian, for Second Amendment cigars, what makes your cigars different from everything else that's out there?
Well, first of all, man, the meaning behind it. Let's start with the meaning. The meaning, man, everything about. I'm all about patriotism. I'm a Marine. I love everything about the United States, right, and what it stands for and what it supports. So it's not just a cigar. It's what's the meaning behind it, right? Support our troops, support our first responders and all those guys. So that's why I came out with the line.
Can we just move them?
Yeah.
Up?
Now,
No. Give me one of that. I meant like
to lift it up. Yeah. I just want to show the audience.
Now, as far as the smoke, the damn cigar, it's a damn good cigar, man. I'm not just saying it because it's mine. It's a good smoke. You know what I mean? It's Nicaraguan blend. Yeah. I got 3 different blends. I have a barber pole, which is a combination of the Habano Oscuro and the Connecticut wrappers. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. But hey, man, the cigars are damn good.
Which is the one he's holding.
Yeah, and I want to show the audience. So if you ever go to Corona, you know which cigar. It's very hard to miss, but it's got the second A cigar right there. The gun label on there. It's really beautiful, and then you can see the blend of a little bit of the darkness and a little bit of the lightness.
It's out of focus.
It is. But anyways, it's a great cigar. I freaking love it, and you guys should pick one up next time you go to Corona.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I did everything, man. I went left on everything with that cigar, man. I mean, you guys go in there and you see the cigars. A lot of the cigars look alike. You know what I mean?
They really do.
They really do. And I'm not talking shit about anybody's, brand. I'm not doing that. However, I did go left. I came out with that band is big, right? Yeah. People see that band and are like, why is your band so big? You know what I mean? I'm like, hey,
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what? And I did that because I wanted to get people's attention. And not only that, but it's a talking piece. So I don't know if you guys know, but you take that band off. You can take it off. Yeah. You guys got plenty more. I hook you guys up. Take the band off. And if you fold that band in half, it's actually my favorite firearm. It's a 1911, which is the ashtray. It's the 1911. So fold it in half and
holy shit.
There you go, boys. Girls.
No way.
The audience right there. No.
Actually, it makes sense because every time I looked at it, I was like, is this double-sided gun? But no, so you just
Yeah, man.
So those are little Easter eggs.
Right there. Yeah, baby.
Yeah. And the smell, I mean, you guys got to smell these. Super soft. I mean, this is...
Go ahead, just light it up.
It's a good... I wish we could light it up. If this is our building, we could. But unfortunately, we can't. But what a perfect way to celebrate Memorial Day and all our troops and everybody. I appreciate your service.
Yeah,
then having a good cigar, and I'm definitely going to smoke one of these this weekend while I'm laying out by the pool, having some grilling out. Man, it can't be anything better. That's what's good about Memorial Day. It's the beach. Celebrating, our freedom and what the troops did for us out there and giving us this way of living that a lot of countries are jealous of.
You representing already, man, with your shirt.
I know. That's what I said. I was like, Brian's coming in.
That's
I know he's a former Navy SEAL.
That's right. Yeah, right. Those guys.
We got to buy you one of those, actually.
Hey, man, I'll rock it.
Would you?
Hell yeah, I'll rock it, man.
Honestly.
What size are you?
I'm like a 2X.
2X? This is a 2X.
Yeah, I'll rock that.
Yeah.
All day long.
But his 2X is different.
It don't matter, bro.
Man, fuck you, man.
That's right.
I've been hitting that gym hard, dog.
You hit that cardio,
bro. He ain't drinking no more. My boy ain't drinking, man.
That's true.
You know?
Well, hey, that still has a shit ton of carbs, right?
I mean, it's like 69 calories. You like that? You
like that
number? Yeah. The first time I read this, I was like, yo, this shit's got 13 grams of protein, but it was actually... It goes down the next line, and it's not 0 grams of protein, but I almost fooled me there when I first started.
You almost thought you were drinking healthy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, look at me, I'm drinking these, but no, same shit, man. But
so you also have merch coming, or not coming out? It's already out.
Yeah, man.
Second Amendment, which I don't think you had the last time.
I did not. So now we have some Second Amendment merch on the website, which is gunsandgars.com. That's GUNSNGARS.com. We got ladies stuff too, bro. We got swimsuits for the ladies.
I saw that.
Yeah, we got shirts. We got skirts for the ladies. And then, of course, I represent it for my boys. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, slides, jean jackets. Man, we got some dope stuff on there right now.
Wait, when did you launch that?
So we launched that about a month ago, man. Yeah, about a month ago. Been doing really well.
And are you finding that a lot of people are promoting it also for you, like recommending it?
Yeah, man. Like we've had several like influencers pick up the brand. We got a guy in New York by the name of Terry Corbett. He's like the fashion guru, man. You get a chance, check him out. We also had what's the guy's name, man? He hangs out with the guy that's always on TV, Andrew Tate guy.
Andrew Tate, yeah.
I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, we have some people, the Will Goldstons and stuff like that. So we have people that represent the brand.
Yeah, I mean, I want to buy a swimsuit because I like having the different.
Well, it's
swimsuits.
just for the chicks, right? The swimsuit's just for.
Nah, man. I mean, bro, if he wants to wear the swimsuit, man, he can wear it
because it's a bikini top and
listen,
bottom.
Listen, in this day and age, you can't discriminate because if I wear it, it's gonna be good, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
All right, so wear it on here.
But what made you think about doing the merch? Because I mean, there's a lot of people that have cigar companies, but they don't think, hey, I'm going to do the merch. But your logo is pretty freaking cool,
right?
Compared to the most ones,
which kind of makes it almost like its own brand.
It is, and because think about it, man. It's like most brands you have, it's the name of the cigar, and that's it. It doesn't transcend into anything else, right?
Yeah.
With this, like I was saying, there's a meaning behind the brand. It's about America. It also represents our Second Amendment rights. And a lot of people are concerned about their Second Amendment rights. So it's only fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for people that are looking to get into the merch business, say if they have a podcast or something like that and they want to do something similar, like what advice could you provide them to be able to enter that space?
Well, it's a lot of little things that have to happen before people start brands, right?
Yeah.
You have to, first of all, come up with something that a name that you actually love, right? And then you have to trademark that line. A lot of people they do it backwards and end up getting asked out. You know what I mean? But if it's something you love, you got to you got to take the steps to make sure that name is secure for your line. And then you just have to find a provider or someone that can, push your brand out. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. But is it like drop shipping?
It's I don't touch the product. You know what I mean? It comes straight from a drop shipper. They send it out to the customer, and I'm good.
So as soon as they order it, then it gets printed or whatever it is, and then it gets sent out.
And it's sent out.
That's the most efficient way of doing it, man.
Now, nobody has time to be bagging.
Bagging and stuff.
Yeah, man. Nah, I don't have time for that.
You got any?
I don't want to pay anybody to do it either.
And I don't know if you want to say this or not, but can you name the company that does it for maybe people that are looking to do it?
I'm using Printify.
Printify?
Yeah, that's who I'm using.
Oh, God.
How do you set that up then? Because do you have like a Shopify that links up with Printify?
Correct.
And then, boom, they're probably owned by the same company, right?
Well, I don't know if they're owned by the same company, but I know they do business together.
Have you ever thought about maybe doing your own designs? Like an American flag shirt with that logo on it?
Well, I have come out with another logo, which is the band. So if you open that band up.
This one?
Yeah, open it all the way up. If you turn around, that's going to be my next logo.
Let me see.
Oh, this way, right?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about...
So imagine that on a shirt. Put that on your shirt. There you go. Other way, up.
Oh.
Flip it again. One more time. There it is. Right there. Yeah. That would be
shit. You know what that looks like? A bull.
Oh, it does look like a
don't
bull.
tell me that was that on purpose?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that looks like a straight up bull, man.
But that would be
that's tight.
That would be the next logo. Yeah.
You guys in the camera, if the audience can see it,
they can.
They can?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's pretty dope.
It's weird how you keep rubbing your nipple, but whatever.
Early in the morning, baby.
It's getting the party started early.
So when we last talked to you, you were writing a book.
Yeah, man. So I started that process about maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, kind of close, right?
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, shout out to Jim Dobson, Dr. Jen. She was like, "Yo, B, man, like you really should write your shit down."
It's like a biography for.
Yeah, I would say a biography / self-help book. I don't know, man. It's a lot of shit in one book. You know what I mean? Things I went through, but those experiences I feel will be able to help other people too.
Yeah, because last time you were here, we were talking about how hard it was for people in the military to go back to civilian life.
Yeah.
And I know you've created some programs, charities, and stuff to help a lot of our vets out there, get back into the world and try to normalize themselves without having that schedule of like, hey, this is what when you wake up, this is what we're gonna do. and it's been tough. But I mean, that last event that you did over in Whiskey Joe's, I believe,
the OTS for vets.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a big hit. There was a lot of people that showed up.
That for you,
man. Yeah, I mean, you guys did a damn good job, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's good to have that awareness because I think we've had other people in the military here where it's kind of common where they don't really want to talk about what really happened, because I mean, there's a lot of anxiety.
We can't really relate to that because we were never in the military, but we appreciate the service 1,000,000%. But
so it's good to have more of those programs out there. I think I was talking to somebody else too that we played golf with. And he was saying that there really needs to be
Can you shout him out or
Flash Whiskey. He's got the best last name, Flash Whiskey.
You told me the guy's name is Flash Whiskey?
Yeah,
Flash Whiskey. That's a hard name.
I know,
so first name is Flash.
Yeah.
Last name is Whiskey.
Like seriously.
Well, is that
okay?
All right.
I'm about to say.
That's what everybody calls him.
He has some cool ass pants.
I know, right?
But I mean, that's the last name. I haven't heard anybody call it. I haven't heard.
But
his
name's really Flash, though.
Yeah, his name is. Well, no, I mean that's what everybody calls him.
Well, fuck.
But I mean, look, I haven't heard anybody call him by any other name since I've been going to play golf besides Flash. Flash Whiskey. And he's an Indian guy. I mean, they're like Cherokee or something like that. But you would never
Native American?
You would never be able to tell, man.
Okay.
But he was in the military. He was serving a lot over Germany. Okay. He's probably like in his 60s or something like that.
Holy shit.
But yeah, he was telling me that that's one of the biggest things he saw from a lot of his friends, that were in the military, that they were having a hard time coming back to real society and being able to function. And he's like, there really needs to be a lot. And then I was telling him about yours. I was like, yeah, we had one that, he was helping out, trying to get everybody straightened out when it comes to coming back. So it was good, man. To see everybody kind of get help and, do well. Cause I mean, what you did for the country was massive. A lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah, man. And, again, man, shout out to the guys and girls that serve, man. We wouldn't have these luxuries and freedoms if they didn't. You know?
100%.
Real.
All right, and when we get back, we'll continue with BG over here, talking a little bit more about cigars, maybe a little bit about a tactical society where he does a little bit of, guns, and we'll be right back. Like, comment, and subscribe, and continue to follow all our pages. We're on Spotify, everything that you can possibly listen. We appreciate your audience out there. All right, guys, we're back with Happy Hour Holidaze. And, amongst many businesses that you have, BG, I mean, you have the cigars, you do security, PI, but you also have Tactical Society, which is revolves around guns. Can you tell us a little bit more of like how that's evolved from when you first started it? Yeah,
well, Tactical Society will be the umbrella. Underneath that umbrella, you have the security services. Then you have the private investigation agency. Gotcha. And then I also have my gun manufacturer license as well. So
did you start manufacturing guns?
Yeah. I partnered with a company in Largo called Core Elite. And those guys do some awesome work out there. Shout out to Josh. Good guys over there, man. Ex Navy SEAL guys. Yeah, they do some badass shit out there.
Have you got a gun that you're going to release soon, or?
So I do have my own line. And those brands, those lines are called Taxo. The Taxo AR-15. I have a Taxo AR 10. We have a 50 cal, and then we also have a 308.
What is it called?
Taxo.
How do you spell that?
TACSO.
Is that where, if somebody wanted to buy your guns, is that the website?
They could go online. They could go on the website, tacticalsociety.com.
Gotcha. They're for sale right now.
But tacticalsociety.com.
Yo, what's up with the discount, bro?
I got you, man. I got you.
Hey, do you have shotguns?
No, not shotguns, bro. Just rifles.
But the only kind of gun I don't have is a shotgun.
Yeah, but
I have rifles.
We could get you something pretty dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I'll get you something dope.
Have you seen the automatic, or not automatic, because you can't buy an automatic unless you get a permit, but have you seen the semi-automatic AR-styled shotgun rifles?
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have one of those?
Yeah, bro. Go to the website. TacticalSociety.com.
No, I'm looking for the discount, dog.
I got you, dog. You gotta worry about that.
I'll pay cash.
I got you.
So when it comes to the guns business, I mean, this is actually a business that we really haven't touched on. It's obviously better to manufacture your own guns and try to wholesale them from somebody else.
Yeah.
That would be the best way to do it.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be, you're going to make more money if you're building your own. You know what I mean? However, there's a lot of good brands out there, man. You know, it's nothing. I'm not against selling someone else's brand.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I want people to be able to be in position to protect themselves. So however that happens, I'm cool with.
So you made a 50 cal.
Yeah, we got a 50. As a matter of fact, my Big Will has one.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he hasn't picked it up. It's been at the house for almost a year now. Shout out, Will. Come pick up your gun. Yeah.
Those bullets, aren't they like $5 a round or something like that?
They're expensive, man.
Yeah,
they're expensive.
Can you?
That's not a gun for the
average Joe.
The average Joe. Yeah.
I mean, I saw. I think we saw somebody fire one at Shooter's World right there off of Fletcher and 275. Remember? Do you remember that, bro? The kid was so scared.
Yeah,
we're talking about a very lanky kid.
Woke up the whole neighborhood.
Well, what was inside, right? But it was loud as fuck. Yeah. And I remember the gun instructor, just telling him exactly what to do. I don't know if this kid ever fired a gun in his life, but like literally looking at it as soon as it went off, man. And I had my, my headphones on or whatever you call them. And as soon as it went off, I swear to God, I could hear it through it, man.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's loud as fuck.
Yeah.
And he only fired one round.
Yeah, man.
That was it. It was $100 experience for him.
Yeah, man.
$100.
That's that boom
shot. Because he had to rent the 50 cal, and then he had to buy the bullet. How much are those bullets?
It depends. It depends on the brand. But
but they're like 5 to 10.
Between $5-10 around.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
When you're in the Navy or like military wise, what brands do they typically use?
6 Hour.
Well,
for the handguns, right?
Honestly, man, like I don't know what they're using right now.
Yeah. But when you were in service,
what are they using, man, bro? We were shooting M16s when I was in, bro.
Yeah.
I don't remember the brand, honestly.
I think I think the handguns are 6 Hours P225.
Might have been Colt. You know what? I think it was Colt.
It was Colt?
Yeah.
Well, what separates like all the gun brands? Is it just how they're manufactured or
how
the
they
material?
manufacture them? Sometimes the material. But again, man, a lot of the material is coming from the same place. It just depends on how far you want to go down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
the more expensive the materials you use, and the more expensive the firearm is going to be.
For a common person, a civilian that just wants something to protect themselves, to have something that's not crazy, where it's easy access. I guess
Glock
not
9.
easy for it. That's it.
I mean, that's what my wife has.
I'm just thinking for like, somebody who, has kids, there's a safety on that sucker, but it's also good for protection, easy for reload, all that kind of.
I'll just tell you the guns that I like right now.
Yeah.
And this is not my brand, but for the handguns, I'm a huge fan of Canik.
Okay.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah, Canik, Canik. Those firearms out of the box are already good to go. You know what I mean? I own my everyday carry is called the Canik Meat MC9. It's like 15-in-1, bro, in a pocket rocket. Oh, you know what I mean? And they don't come back for repairs. Like you don't have any issues with them. It comes with the holster. It comes with an extra mag. Sometimes they come with the sights. It comes with the toolkit. It has everything in the box.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch it. Triggers are already ready to go. It's matter of fact, they've taken over a lot of Glock's market.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the difference with the Glock, like when you open it up and it's
Glocks
brand new?
don't have safeties.
Well, I mean, do you have to like build them and when you first get a gun, or
no? I mean, again, it just depends on each gun has its it has its own features. Some guns have safeties, some guns don't. I think it's up to the individual shooter what they like. I don't like guns with safeties. No. Because if I grab my firearm, I need it. I don't need another step to take off a safety. But then I also don't have kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
When you have kids, that changes the game of what you can and what you can't have laying around the house.
So the kinetic ones, they have safeties or they don't?
Cantic.
No.
Or Cantic.
They can't. Canik. Yeah, Canik. The all the Canik versions that I know don't have a safety. Gotcha. Well, I'm sure they might have one that does. I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
When July was it July that this passed when they lifted the permit? Is that
for the concealed carry?
Yeah, did that help your sales in guns?
Yeah, it did. Like sales tripled. But what I want people to be leery of is now there's a lot more people out here with firearms and they don't have to take the training. You know what I mean?
Which means they don't know how to use it.
Right. Which
correctly.
Means, right.
Yeah.
And we all know what that means.
That means
you know
a
what
lot
I mean?
of people shoot people.
So I just tell people, I urge people, when you buy a firearm, please take a course. You know what I mean?
What's the best advice you can give to someone who just went out, bought the gun, and thinks that they can just carry it wherever the hell they want?
The best advice I could give somebody is to come see me at Tactical Society.
Do you have classes where you teach people?
Yeah, we do classes as well. We do concealed weapon permit still. So just don't think because Florida made it a law, passed it, so you don't have to have it. But you will not be able to travel with that firearm if you don't have your concealed weapon permit.
Gotcha. And when you get one, it doesn't matter whether you're in Florida, it's good for the entire nation, or is it only
it's good
for
the states that recognizes Florida's concealed weapon permit.
Gotcha.
So it's called reciprocity.
Yeah.
So the states that recognizes Florida's laws, right, and guidelines, there you can always go on. You could go on, you could Google it and it'll show you what states recognize or accepts our Florida concealed permit.
There's like 38 states that.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah. So
but you need the license.
The actual license.
Yeah, like only in Florida, you don't need the license. Well, not only in Florida, but if you're traveling to a different state,
you better have the license.
You better have it because
don't say I'm from Florida thinking you're good. That's
not going to work.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. There, that's the best advice that you can give right there.
Going back from let's say the pastime of guns, what's evolved in weapons, like as far as firearms, what's evolved from the time that they started coming out till now?
Well, I mean, you gotta think, man. Hell, back in the John Wayne days, it was a six shooter. You know what I mean? It was a revolver, a six shooter. Like now, man, these guns are shooting. You can get drums on things now. You know what I mean? Like you can have a Glock. Some of you guys are putting drums on Glocks. You know what I mean? Yep. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's what's
a drum?
It goes down and then around.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You can put like 60 rounds into a handgun. Shit. I just think the technology has advanced, so therefore has the firearms, the weaponry. You know what I mean?
So I mean, why would it be bad to put 60 rounds into that one?
Firing it.
Why would you? Why would you need that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that overkill? I mean, yeah. Most people probably.
So at the same time, how do you end the gun debate when people say, "Oh, we need to end assault style rifles"? And when you're able to put 30 rounds into a pistol, it's the same exact thing. Yeah, maybe the rifle has more accuracy because it's got a longer barrel, but at the same time, most people aren't hunting other people during these mass shootings. They're just going off. But how do you end that debate? Like, okay, well, if you ban this, then you're going to start banning this, and you're going to start banning this. I mean, where is your defense point there where it's like, yo, guys, it's just these people are fucking nuts.
Right.
If they want to get a gun, they're going to get a gun anyways. Right. And it doesn't matter what laws you put into place because criminals have guns and felons have guns.
They're gonna get the guns.
They're gonna get the guns.
They're gonna find a way to get the guns. I don't think there's honestly a way to end the debate. I just think the people with common sense have to remain vigilant and make sure we're promoting gun safety, right? We're talking about the gun laws and continuing to stop the bad guys when needed. I don't think you're gonna always find people that's gonna argue with stuff, man. Like I think we just have the good people that have to continue to be good, man.
What do you think about this? And I just came up with this right now. Teaching gun safety laws or even just gun safety in elementary school through high school.
I don't know about elementary. You think elementary? Yeah. I would say high school,
Bro,
right?
my wife learned about guns when she was like 5 years old.
Where's she from the country, right?
Well, Tennessee.
There you go. Right. No, but that's right.
There you go. But she learned the respect of a firearm.
Right.
Yeah. But if you teach kids from the beginning, when they grow up, they're not going to be fucking psychopaths.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is not Call of Duty.
This is not Call of Duty. This is real life.
There's no reset. But,
you know what I mean? You don't respawn in a random area.
And I think that's good, man. I'm a country boy too, so I understand where you're coming from that. And to a lot of people from the city, that sounds so crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to people like you and me, that makes the most sense.
It does.
Because now you have a better understanding of what this firearm can do, and you respect it more. You know what I mean? I think what's happening here, especially in our inner cities, people don't respect firearms. You know what I mean? And that's why you have so much violence and so much death, among other reasons. You know what I mean? But well, I'm on your side with that.
And here's the reason I said that, because when I was in middle school, maybe not elementary school, but when I was in middle school, I did archery in PE.
Did you hit anything?
Yeah, I hit the target.
Fuck out of here.
but they're giving a kid a bow and arrow, which is essentially a gun.
Right.
And
I remember doing that.
And they're pretending that the kid can't just turn and just aim it at someone and kill somebody.
So do you think, let me ask you, do you think the times are different, like the kids are different from how we were back then?
I think
or do you think it's the firearm issue?
I think kids are different than when, we were going to school. I think they're more entitled.
Right.
And they have way better video games.
So is it a gun issue or a people issue?
It's a people issue.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, social media.
I think it's more of a parenting issue, if anything. I think that's the biggest thing.
I would agree with you.
Yeah,
yeah, because right now, none of the parents, they have these whole like things where you can't say no to the kids. Well, if you don't ever fucking say no to the kids, then how are they gonna know what's bad and what's good? So I mean, for me, it's too. Also, the access to too many damn videos of seeing stuff like
TikTok, bro, is fucking ruining the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's doom scrolling.
Right,
doom scrolling.
Yeah, I mean, literally sit there and just look the entire time
because these kids are being dumbasses and they're doing stupid shit for views. That's literally what they're doing.
Right.
Now, the ones that go, shoot up a school, I don't know what's wrong with them personally. It had to start from childhood and how they were brought up and raised, I think is the main concern.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to ask, why are those people having kids?
But also, I mean, would it be Call of Duty? That could be an issue when it first came out.
I play Call of Duty. I'm not shooting.
I don't know, bro. I play a lot of video games, man. As kids, man, I never thought about going outside and shooting up people.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I think it's just like you said. It's a different climate, man, for kids, man.
I mean, I would think Grand Theft Auto would be worse.
Right? Yeah, you go pick up,
hookers, shake the car.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say it. I'm a good Christian guy.
How about a lighter topic now?
Yeah.
Come on, host.
Whoa. Going back to the cigars.
Yeah.
And,
back to the cigars.
And the different flavors. How is a cigar made? Let's just say from start to finish, like a cigar.
Well, there's so many different aspects that go into that question, man. I mean, first of all, like where are you getting it from? You know what I mean? Like, they have different regions, right?
Yeah.
Different regions have different soil. The soil. Then you have different. Then you have how much sun is this region getting?
Yeah.
How much moisture is this region getting?
Now with moisture and different sun,
all that contributes to the taste of the cigar.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of the tobacco comes from the same places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nicaragua.
But yeah, a lot of the there's you can get tobacco from different places. However, how you blend it. Right, gives it its unique taste.
Yeah.
So when I started for me, bro, don't forget, guys. Like I just started smoking cigars about 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm not an aficionado. I don't claim that. You know what I mean? I created something that I like to smoke. I didn't create anything that I didn't know people were gonna like it.
I mean,
I knew I liked it.
You know more than we do. That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I created something that I like. And the concept behind it, I knew that it would work because I know that people that love guns love cigars, and I found that out to be true because of me going to Corona Cigar.
Yeah,
that's where this whole idea came from. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, I didn't know so many people that smoke cigars love guns.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. I think it just depends on what kind of flavors you like. Some people like tobacco from DR. Some people like Cubans. Some people like.
Can you get tobacco from Cuba?
Well, now they have all these restrictions because.
But you still can, right?
Yeah, I don't know how.
I don't.
It is.
Yeah, but is it really?
Yeah.
But is it really all
the?
But is it? Is it?
I know China bought out Cohiba.
Yeah.
Oh,
did they?
Yeah. So, I don't know I don't know what's going on in Cuba, man. I don't.
Neither do I.
Well, why?
I heard they were the best ever. And then,
that's what I wanted to ask you. You've had to smoke a Cuban cigar.
I've smoked Cohibas. You've smoked Cohibas.
But I don't know if I smoke Black Offs or I smoke real one.
Cohiba, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
Not to say that other people don't love it.
That's actually what I said.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think it was all that.
I like the Nicaraguan blends. You know what I mean? But again, it's up to each. Everybody's palate is different.
I really think that the Cohiba is just like a brand, but if you had like a real Cuban cigar there without a wrapper or anything that was from straight, it'd probably be exactly what people think about.
Yeah, and I mean, when we had Steve, who was talking about Ebor and all the, way back when, I think it was like episode 13 or whatever. Yeah. He said that the Cuban rollers is what made the cigar really good because. I mean, they were still importing tobacco from Cuba, but they were making it in Tampa. They were making it in Ybor City, and you'd get them super fresh. And then when the embargo happened, that's when people said, "Yeah, pour it out, dog." Yeah. and then when the embargo happened, that's when the stigma of a Cuban cigar was supposed to be better, but really, it's pretty much not much better. Because when I smoked one, we had a buddy who went on vacation to Cuba. He bought Cuban cigars in Cuba, and then he brought him back. I had one, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck the fuss is about because it doesn't taste that great.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, bro, I like what I like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people are like that.
But going into like pairing cigars with like whiskeys. Well, actually, when we get back, we'll go ahead and we'll ask BG when you're smoking.
We asked him this already.
When?
Last time.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't like whiskey. He liked tequila.
No, I was just asking him what with other.
Hey, bro, you just start drinking again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when you're sober, you don't remember shit.
Yeah, dude.
Where's my boy at?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, take a shot.
No, fucking clone. I think this is his clone.
What is clone?
And welcome to
Conspiracy. Where is Manny Febre?
Where is Manny Fresh?
We'll go to TNF News. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back. And we're back to Happy Hour Holidaze. Holidazers out there. Today is Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we got former vet here who's helped our country out. BG over here.
Yes, sir.
With his Second Amendment cigars. The merch that comes out for Guns and Guards. You got to check it out.
Tactical Society.
Yeah, but what really sparked? Actually, tell us the title of the book and what really sparked you to do your own book.
The name of the book right now, man, is this is what I'm. Don't hold this. Don't hold me to it.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning towards tell your own story so they don't fuck it up. I think that kind of fits my personality. You know what I mean? It's something that
it's a raw personality, man.
Right? You know what I mean?
It's you being you.
Yeah. And what sparked it is, truthfully, man, it was just kind of like me started to journal.
Yeah.
Like things I was going through mentally. You know, things I was struggling with.
And this was right out of the military?
Yeah. It was like I started, I kind of started back then writing things down. And then just slowly over the years, it got to be a nice little accumulation of writings. So I told my one of my friends about what I wanted to do, and she was like, "Brian, go for it." Yeah. And when I gave her some of my writing, she was like, "Oh my God, Brian!" Like cool. she didn't know some of the things that I had kind of went through.
Yeah. And
after reading it, she was like, "Yo, this is a fucking movie." She was like, "Brian, this is
Netflix movie, baby."
Yeah. That's what she said. She was like, "Brian, I can see this as a 3-part series or 4 parts." She was like, "Brian, you need to write a book."
Honestly, Brian, when it's a good story, I mean, there's so many things they make out of Netflix movies. Yeah. I mean, why not? Even when you get the book and it's published and it's ready to go out, is it ready to go? Is it already out on?
No. So I just last week finished the writing. So now we're in the getting it edited right now. Yeah. And from there, we'll start figuring out what pictures we're going to use on the the cover and stuff like that. So
I could see this under the umbrella of everything that you do.
Yeah.
A Netflix movie, possibly.
Hey, bro, we're gonna speak that shit into existence.
And,
I accept that.
Yeah, that's like when I play golf. I'm always like 39, and Brian's gonna be like, "We're making a movie, Netflix movie, Netflix movie."
Hey, I'm game for it, man. But dopest part about it is true. Like it's definitely my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to be able to see that written out was kind of amazed me when I was done. I was like, wow. Yeah. I would have never thought I would be writing a book, dog. Like, this is be real. It's not something that I thought I could do. You know what I mean?
How many pages do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
I want to say it's going to be at least probably like 11, 12 chapters. So it's a good amount of writing in it.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
But what we were talking about off air is that definitely needs to be you doing the audiobook on it.
The narration.
Yeah, the narration.
That would be fun.
I know. I think
that would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long process, but you don't have to knock it all out. You can do one chapter, here. But I mean, to be able to be, like put those words and kind of add that extra action to it, like captivates people.
Not only that, but then you can also add your personality to it as well.
To the writing.
Like, I don't know if you have any quoted statements in there, like, oh, and then I said, quote, boom, and then there's a sentence.
Yeah.
Then you could actually say it like how you would say it.
Yeah.
Whereas when you get one of these voice actors that don't know who you are and they don't know your personality, they're just reading.
I give you guys my word. I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm gonna do that shit myself. Man.
Hell yeah.
I think going back to the military, I really think that almost a lot of the military, men and women, their journey people. I mean, like being in the military is a journey. Like you're gonna have interesting biography in itself.
Oh yeah,
because of what you experience from the time that you join the military to the time that you get out.
Yeah, man, you gotta think, man. Like, what do we watch? These movies we watch are actually stuff that people have actually gone through.
Yeah,
especially military movies like
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, man, like that
47 hours.
That was a real story, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like people really experienced that.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So people back home. That's why people at home, they find that fascinating because they get to hear the stories of the men and women that actually were there.
Yeah, I was obsessed for the longest time with Forrest Gump. I know it's
not a fucking
I mean, but I know it's not a real
bro.
story, but it doesn't matter. It was just a journey that he went through.
Yeah.
I could see other people going through not the same exact one, but listen, there could be because he had the legs that were fucked up, and then he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do, and why
And then he played college ball for Alabama.
Who says?
And then he got drafted into Vietnam.
You telling me.
And then he invested into Apple. Come on, bro. Lieutenant Dan, Bubblegum Shrimp Company. Come on now.
I'm telling you, there's probably
I was
people
talking about like real stories. Zero Dark 30, man. That's have you seen that movie?
No, Dirty?
Zero Dark 30?
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
That
was actually done by actual Navy SEALs.
That was hard. Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
You gotta watch that.
I love military movies too.
Memorial Day weekend, watch that movie.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. That movie was made not by actors, by actual Navy SEAls, man.
And you can tell.
Yeah, you can.
Why is it? It's pretty graphic.
Maybe no. It's just
man.
And maybe you've seen the trailer where the guy shoots a dude on the dock. The guy falls, but the guy's got his hands up before he hits the water, so there's no splash, and then just drops him in. Boom, he's done.
The timing was crazy,
dude. It's awesome, and I think. I'm not gonna ruin the movie.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to ruin it because honestly, I was probably about as close as this right here to joining the Marines. Because
get out of here, bro.
No, I was about this close, and I was already no, I was 100%. I was 100, and this was during the Iraq and Afghan war.
Of course,
but I would talk to the guy who'd come in. He was a recruit. Yeah, he would come in, and me and him had a really good relationship.
He was in great shape back then too.
I played soccer.
His personality fits the Marine Corps.
Yeah. But I'm saying physically, he was in tip top shape.
Yeah. But I mean, that was from soccer. I would run I would be running 7-8 miles a day. It was just soccer was was perfect for the military because you had to be fit.
Right.
And I would talk to I can't remember his name, but I would talk to him every single time he would come, and I'd be like, you know what? I really think that this is a good move for me.
Okay.
And I had gone to his office. I needed to take the test. And that would solidify, hey, where you're going to be at. I told my mom and my dad, and fucking hell broke loose of like my mom was crying.
He was like 17 at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't at that 18 yet, but I was about to be. And I was like, this is the move I'm going to make for myself. I was like, I wasn't in the best crowd of people,
right.
And I was just like, I didn't want to get lost. And I thought this would be good for discipline and also to travel the world, and kind of have my own journey. Like I say about the journey, man. And she just like fucking cried and then like told me, hell no. And then I feel like this is one thing I want to recommend. And I know
don't listen to your parents.
Listen to your parents because at the end of the day, it's your journey through this life and you only get it one time. So instead of, thinking that, hey, they know best. They really don't know best because you got to be you. And if this is the journey you needed to take, then you should have taken it. And sometimes I got a little bit of resentment on that because this is, I had made up my mind. Yeah. This is what I wanted to do. And I've been, man, during playing sports and stuff, I mean, you could say, hey, man, I had verbally abused, as far as like, hey, you didn't fucking play good today, even though you scored one goal, it was like, so my dad was tough on me when it came to sports. So I figured, hey, in the military, it's not going to be, I know they're pretty rough around your mental, but I was ready and capable with, I didn't have any issues, no injuries. I was, as fit as can be. And I really still to this day wonder what could have been. Maybe it might've been for the better, but I would have wanted to find out.
I just tell you this, bro. Your personality fits it.
Yeah, I would have wanted to do it.
I got boys that that I serve with that you remind me.
Yeah,
you remind me of. Yeah, you'd have been good.
Hey, and let me add a little bit to that.
You got kicked out of a few bars.
Let me add a little bit to that on terms of the parent side of shit. And you said that they don't know everything. They only want what's best for you, so you can't hate them for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they only know what they know and what they've lived. And if they've lived a life that is mediocre, and I'm not saying that's how our parents.
You're onto something, though.
But if they've lived a life that's mediocre, all they can do is teach you mediocre things. So for the audience out there, your parents aren't always right. In terms of my parents, I love you guys, but sometimes your advice wasn't good.
Give me something on that. And the reason why I like that comment is because a lot of people get misled down paths they don't want to go on.
Yeah.
And I look at it like this. Here's the real shit about it is they made their decisions that they wanted to do, did they not?
Yep.
Yes, they did.
So there's no difference in the kids.
Or you could have said, BG, is that they listened to their parents and never made the actual decisions they really wanted, but they just did
what that goes down to?
And then it goes down from
rich
generation
dad, poor
to
dad.
Yeah.
Rich dad, poor dad. Boom. Perfect example.
There it is.
That's it.
There it is, bro. Make your own decisions, bro. It's your story.
And learn from people that have done more than you. Don't learn from people that are where you're at. If you're the smartest person in the room, it's time to find a new room.
True.
Yeah.
And let's not forget too, man, about your purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're oftentimes when you're driven to do something because that's your purpose. So sometimes people can fuck that up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And well,
if you listen listen to the noise.
You were telling this telling us this last
year.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, because
Manny doesn't remember.
Yeah, fuck you.
Because he was blasted.
He was drinking.
Yeah, he was drinking. That's why. That's why.
You know what? That's how we fix the problem.
To get him to start drinking again?
He got to start drinking again.
All right, man. Oh, that Macallan 12.
Bro, when you bring me, when you guys, I would love to be back. When the book comes out, bring me back.
That'd be awesome.
I want my boy to be drinking.
I think he would be, though. Because after he has his
kid. The baby will be here by then.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean.
Manny. Can we have Manny Fresh back?
Oh, I mean, we'll definitely have Manny Fresh. He's not gone forever,
Yeah.
And honestly, if anything, this gave my liver a good break because I was fucking going ham,
Yeah.
But
within reason.
Nah, bro. You,
allegedly.
I've never seen you, bro, out of pocket.
Well, I have. I got some videos.
Sometimes I miss that guy.
You got some videos, man.
But there's one thing I take it like this when it comes to the story of life. Be who you are.
Hey, that's the highest form of vibration, authenticity.
Yeah, man. You got to be who you are.
You got to be who you are, bro.
And not only that, but if somebody is angry with you because you are being who you are, it's time that you get that person out of your life as well.
That part.
Yeah. Because listen, you've already changed who you are when I don't know if this is how you guys were in high school, but I was I got to be this certain way because this is the way people.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you get into your mid-20s and you're like, you know what? Fuck what people think.
Right.
I'm going to be who I am. If that person doesn't like it, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
And that's when you start living truly and freely to yourself. And you know what? I found that when you start living your true self, you now start meeting people that live their own true self and will accept you for exactly how you live your life.
Come on, man. Amen.
I like that, but at the same time, Drinking, I mean,
Well,
look,
maybe not the drinking part. I'm just
drinking and
talking about
driving. I mean, everything else,
personality-wise.
I'm still the same
Man,
person.
nobody said anything about
Drinking and driving, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, yeah.
What's going
Well, I
on?
mean, about to
here,
be
man?
the true self, you know. I mean,
So
look,
Alcoholics Anonymous, he's been to AA. He's on his 5th badge, I think it is.
I've gone through the 12 steps.
Through the 12-step program.
Hi, my name is Manny.
And I'm an alcoholic. I used to suck dick for coke. No, that's a real addiction.
You're in the wrong class, man. Cocaine's across the hall.
That was the best from Half Baked, dude. That was so good from Half Baked. I'll never forget that.
Why did I agree to come on this goddamn podcast?
Yeah, I mean,
Look, you see that? He's sober. That's the problem.
But that's what it is.
yeah, it's a little tough, man.
What do you
Yeah,
got,
man.
What do you got, Manny?
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
But
Manny's clone here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even recognize you anymore, bro. Who are you? Who are you?
welcome back to TMV News. We're here with Jimmy.
No, Jimmy's your stage name.
Yeah, Brian, you've been living here in Tampa for a while. You got to have some good places that you like to eat at.
Oh, he wants to change the subject now.
Oh, yeah. All of a sudden.
Well, you know what?
Dude, that's his go-to.
Okay.
That's his go-to, though.
That's okay, though. We're gonna go with it.
We're gonna
Let's do it.
So, no, seriously, man. I love one of the best places I like is Thai Prime.
Yeah, you were telling me about that place, and I haven't been there.
Even when they make a mistake, it's
You
good.
have been
Yeah.
there.
Have I?
Yeah,
man.
bro.
It's right next to Corona.
Yeah,
I've never been there.
exactly.
I've never been there.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, that's probably why I
I've
like
been
it so
there.
much.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what I was gonna say. Because you could just walk.
I
to
can go
fucking
smoke
Thai
me a
Prime.
cigar, bro.
Yeah.
You know, have me a drink.
Well, they got
walk
good
next
food.
door.
They got
Bro,
good
the food is
too.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We
food's
used
amazing there.
to, me and my wife, we used to go there a lot because she worked at Corona, and we knew the guy Jose that used to bartend
He's still
there.
Jose.
Yeah, he was
He's
like,
still there. Maybe. Is
no,
he?
no, he's not. He left.
Okay.
Yeah, he works now at a Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
And he's not Mexican either.
Okay.
He's like Asian.
All right.
Like
An
Asian
Asian
guy,
Jose?
an
Yeah,
Asian
Jose.
Jose. I'm like, you remember Jose, right?
No?
No, it's-
Yeah, bro. He was the Asian looking guy. He was kind of heavier set with the long hair, ponytail.
Oh, I know Jose.
You know Jose.
I know
then.
Jose.
wait, I thought
he
he
was cool as shit.
Cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jose.
I thought he was working at the Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah,
used to work
now
at-
he is.
Yeah,
Now
he was at Thai Prime.
Yeah, he was at Thai
Yeah,
Prime.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he'd go to Corona after work
Yeah, sure
and
did.
chill there.
Jose
Yeah,
good people.
What
he's
did he
awesome.
What did he do at
He was the-
Corona?
hang out.
Yeah, just come over there and smoke, drink.
I thought he worked there.
I don't think
No,
he smoked.
he
I don't
worked
think he
at Thai
smoked
Prime.
I
though.
didn't really,
No, he didn't smoke
Yeah.
cigars, but he drank.
Yeah,
Yeah, tequila, just like you.
yeah, bro. That's my drink.
that's all you
my-
drink too?
That's my go-to, bro.
This
Well,
one too?
Look, we have that, and then a Macallan 12 next to it.
So
and
this
he chose
wasn't here the
that.
last time I was here. So
No,
and you know what? The last time I was here, I don't think I was drinking.
no, you.
I was on a fast. I was not drinking.
I don't
I'm
think you
talking
did.
shit about you, man.
No. I think you had Casamigos. No, we didn't have Casamigos.
No, you didn't. Well, who requested this shit? I know it wasn't you.
It was
you guys.
Will. It was Will.
But I was Will.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I need to taste it. That's really what needs to
Yeah,
happen.
let me make you a drink.
I don't have the glasses in
Okay.
here.
All right, bro.
but even side part to the education part that we were talking about before that, when we went to that Steve Vantetti,
Teddy legal.
Fantetti Legal, we went to his event. Will
Yeah.
Wilston was there with
At
Shad White
Cooley
at Cooley
Law.
Thomas Cooley Law School, and there was one lady here talking about the NIL deals where
Okay.
now the college players are getting
get
paid. And she was like, but I don't see education involved in it. You know,
I didn't
like
agree with
and
her.
having the standards of having a certain grade level in order to get the NIL deal. But now you think about it, you can pretty much get educated on anything
YouTube
on
University.
the YouTube University. So is common education still the way to go? Like college, high school, are they teaching us
I'm
the
gonna
best?
say I'm gonna say no.
I agree.
And the reason why is how much shit did you remember from high school?
Or how much of
Or
it?
college? Or
lot-
college?
Yeah.
A lot of math. I remember all the math.
Okay, so how much of that do you actually use?
Exactly.
Zero.
Exactly. So what are we?
So
what,
is it-
What
so-
are we teaching?
You know what math
So is
I
it-
remember? Or not remember, that I use the most?
Money,
Elementary math.
right? Basic math,
Yeah.
Now I think what needs to happen
arithmetic.
arithmetic, yeah. 1 + 1, 2 + 2. And then plus you have fucking ChatGPT that'll do an entire equation for you. You ain't gotta do shit.
Right.
All right. I mean, I'm not saying we're getting dumber. Damn, there's only 50 seconds left here. Can you do one more segment?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, bro. Can you do one more segment?
Yeah, I can do one more.
All right, let's do one more.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we'll be right back with Happy Hour Holidaze in a very interesting topic here with TMV News. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to your morning vasectomy with your host, Manny Fresh.
TMV.
Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh.
Smooth jazz.
With your best beer. If you want to drink and drive, all you want. Bush and A. It doesn't get you drunk.
I feel like I'm being seduced right now. Go ahead.
Well, we were talking about we were talking about, how much I think the whole system needs to be changed. It's a money grab when it comes to the colleges.
So we're talking about education and shit like that. So I think I saw this one Instagram reel. It made perfect sense. The guy says, "Hey, listen, look at factory lines." And this is when public education started. This was back in the early 1900s with Teddy Roosevelt, the trust buster, all that bullshit. And he was like, "Look at the factory lines. All right, the factory lines were meant to be in perfect rows." And then have efficient workers sit there for fucking 8 hours a day and then leave, right? So students, they're sat in perfect rows. Now, mind you, I think it's efficient to have it in rows so you have aisles and shit. But and what they're doing is they're programming children to be employees. They're not programming children to be self-thinking entrepreneurs. And that's why when you get a lot of these billionaires that never went to college, never went to higher education, or if you want to call it higher education, I just call it brainwashing. What you get is individuals that follow the line. They go to school, they get a degree, they get in debt, and then they work off maybe fucking 10, 15 years of their life to pay off those student loans just to maybe buy a house. What public schools should be teaching is, hey, how to money manage.
Right.
Where should you spend your money? I mean, if we bring our kids up, and maybe the parents should be doing this, but if the parents grew up in that same educational system, they're just in the same place as well. It's a fucking rat.
It's a
what do you call it?
Rat race.
A rat race. Yeah. Spin that wheel, you'll never get that cheese. Right. I mean, that's Manny's classic rat racer snack.
But
it's true. If we just teach our children and the next generation how to grow wealth, then this country would probably be better off, in my opinion.
But you know what? I think what's different now than when we were coming up is now these kids are getting it.
Yeah, they're getting it more so than ever.
These kids are getting it way more than we're getting it when it comes to being entrepreneur. They don't want to go on a job for 8 hours.
No, they don't.
Nobody wants to work no more, bro. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to work anymore. Everybody wants to kind of be in charge of their own destiny. You know what I mean?
They want freedom of time.
They want freedom of time.
But there's unlimited information.
There you go.
That's why. That's why. And then, like, back then, like, I didn't know what the fuck is Actually, there was no cell phones invented back in the day.
There was the big tank.
Yeah,
there was the big boy.
But that shit probably
that drug dealers used to have that. Yeah, remember that?
But then, like, the internet wasn't really like my first like idea of the internet or
MySpace.
No.
Yeah, MySpace.
I
remember MySpace. I like the song though. I like you can put the song to it.
It was back in like 1995 when I was like 6 years old.
Okay.
And that's the first time I ever encountered the internet. And our parents, they bought a computer, they bought a printer, and I was playing Bomberman on N64. And the first thing I did when I got there, I just went cheat codes, Bomberman, N64, and then I printed out like 30 pages, and they were pissed. Because all that ink and shit, they're like, you better use all these cheat codes. But that's the first thing I use it for. Now, kids these days, what they're doing, because of Shark Tank, I think we could give a lot of credit to Shark Tank, is they're using it to try to become independently wealthy. So, like you said, they have time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody wants. I think, no matter, I could... obviously, I would love to be filthy rich, but I'd rather have.
Well, you are filthy.
For,
You're halfway there.
Hey, hold on. I used to be filthy. I'm clean, baby.
Filthy, Manny.
Filthy. Going back to your morning vasectomy. But, I mean, I think everybody wants that. Ultimately, I think most people nowadays that I hear a lot, they're like, I don't need all the money in the world. I just want enough money where I can go out to eat. I can do my activities, go maybe on a couple of vacations, and I'm good with that.
But it goes back to perspective, though.
Yeah.
That kind of goes back to how, because let's be real, like numbers never end, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how much money can you actually?
We were just talking about that.
Hey,
how much money? How about if we put this on? How much money do you actually think you would personally need to just be completely
$100 million
to be happy?
Yeah, to just be happy. You don't need 100.
So you're telling me right now that you're fucking unhappy?
Yes. With my current standing, yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, let's just say realistically, like without putting 100 million. I mean,
bro, I'm not. I'm. Listen,
if you need
this is my truth, right? We talk about truth, right? My truth is the good Lord doesn't have to give me shit else. He gave you life. He's not only that, bro, but honestly, bro, it's a luxury for me to be here. Yeah. I feel like some of the things that God has removed me from, got me out of, I feel like this is overtime for me. So my perspective on money isn't the same maybe as most people. Yeah. I don't really give a shit about money. I know I can get money at any time. I can lose everything today. I know I'll be able to go get that shit back again. I know that I know how to get money. It's like you guys. I know how to get money. But when does it get to a point to where money is a detriment to your happiness?
Yeah.
I guess that would be my question to you. When does it get to the point to where you're chasing money so much to where it's a detriment to your happiness?
I'm glad you asked that question because I'm going to bring up an example.
Okay.
And the example is Elon Musk. Okay. There are individuals who just like to create things. Yeah. And they don't create it for the money. What they're creating is trying to improve something, a better way of living, a better way of life, space travel, right. Providing internet throughout the entire world because of satellites, but because of a different company created. What they want to do is innovate. Money is just a secondary reward. The reward is the innovation. And there's individuals that just like to innovate because of things like that.
Right.
Now, for me, I want to be able to say that I was a part of history. Okay. I want my name immortalized.
You'll be remembered.
I want to be remembered.
Right.
Yeah. Because, I mean, who's the oldest person we remember? Fucking King Tut, like 4000 BC, right? That shit to me is more important than money. Now, money just comes along with innovation.
Right.
The problem is, we're always going to know who Ray Kroc is, right? Yeah. But he didn't actually reach his peak. He'll always be remembered. He didn't reach his peak until he was like, 62, 63? It was
like 55.
Right. 55. And, I mean, I'm 35, so I got 20 more years, but that's not even the oldest person. There's somebody else. But like Madame Curie, she was a physicist who discovered nuclear physics, and she died of radiation, but people still know who she is.
Right.
I just want to be remembered, but in terms of money, if the money comes, that's great. But like Pitbull says, if you chase it, it runs. For me, enough money is $100 million, and then I can do whatever I want to try and innovate. But the $100 million, that's the mark, man.
You're going to get to $100 million, and then you're going to want 200.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
So that's my point. At the end of the day,
but how many 100 millionaires do you know that are unknown?
True.
Exactly. So it's not about the money.
But being known, is that more important than being happy?
Yeah.
Yes.
For you.
Legacy.
For me, I just want a legacy within my family where people know of me.
Daddy was a good man.
Daddy was like,
hey, who's your great grandfather?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who's your great?
I don't
exactly. There you go.
That's what. But here's the thing: you make a mark, and unfortunately, money is something that you're remembered by, and it's a number, but it's just bringing in generational wealth or setting up the generations to come, where they do remember you because you set up.
You don't remember great granddaddy, but guess what? If it ain't for great granddaddy, your ass ain't here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
So So there's always that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of both.
There's a little bit of both. Like I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I also,
you need the money to innovate.
You gotta have money. Money makes the world go round.
But I don't just want my family to know me.
Yeah.
I want everybody to remember me throughout history. I mean, you know, a lot of people that died plenty of millennia ago.
Yeah.
But they don't know who you are, but that's fine. You know who they are. That's what I think. Leaving a good legacy, and you know, there's people that are known for horrible things,
right?
You know, like the guy in Germany who killed a bunch of Jews. You know, that guy, people will always remember him. But I want to be remembered for something good, innovative, and I think this guy behind me over my left shoulder, Elon Musk.
Yeah,
I think he's set. I mean,
he's done.
But here's the thing.
He's set.
But here's the thing. He's still innovating.
That's the scary part.
I know, right? Putting fucking microchips into brains and shit.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like Kingsman.
Yeah. I just want to do dope shit that I like to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like if that gets me remembered, then great. But if not, I don't give a fuck. I did what I wanted to do.
Life's too short.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to do things that I enjoy, that I find fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that to me is the definition of living is doing what you enjoy and you love to do, and what makes you happy. Everything else.
Do you think pursuing a goal is not fun?
Oh fuck, I love it.
Yeah, if it's something, but what
if it was a woman, I'd make sweet love to it. I would whisper sweet nothings in her ear.
Welcome back.
I love the things that I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, that's what
I absolutely love. I love smoking cigars. I love shooting guns. You know what I mean? I love helping people. These are all things that I love to do. Yeah. So I feel like me moving in that what I call that purpose, that's gonna get me remembered because you know how many people do you know that are doing things like that? Y'all be like, come on, think about some of the people that you know that we all know. These guys ain't doing this shit, man.
Yeah.
These guys are working 9 to 5s and they hate life and they're going home and they.
We cut all those friends out.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But the purpose, like you were saying, BG, the purpose.
You called it powering your purpose last.
Yeah, powering your purpose. But that's what it is. Bro. It doesn't, you know, like if that's what you want to do, that's exactly your purpose. That's what you feel is your purpose. So like Brian says, his purpose is like, this is what I enjoy. And my purpose is going to be to make this the best that I can. Just like for me, if I wish, if I could do anything, I want to own a golf course and be able to
play golf every day.
What makes you, bro, seriously, what makes you the happiest? What is golf? The one thing, if there's one thing you could do and not get paid for, what would you do?
Golf every day.
So then.
You golfed like 4 times last week.
I mean, I if I could make my body hold up though, because golf takes a beating on your body. But I mean, if I could be involved in golf, I just love it. I mean, I used to love soccer too.
Yeah.
And it's only because I can't play it anymore because I could probably play it, but it's my knees that are fucked up.
Oh, no, it's not the knees. You're just not drinking enough.
That one I can't.
You got to drink till the pain goes away.
But I mean,
we're just joking.
Yeah.
So, allegedly.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. If you become this wealthy golf owner and you own like 1,000 or let's just call it 1,000 golf courses all over the world.
I don't want to own 1,000. I just want to own one.
No, but listen. Just listen. You own
That's
1,000. You own 1,000 golf courses. Your body gives away. Okay. Now you can't play golf. Where do you think all the revenue that you make from those 1,000 golf courses is going to go? It's going to go to now advancing knee technology to be able to play golf again, which now leads to innovation, which now let's say you cure it and you come up with some cyborg animatronic leg, and now you can play again. Yeah. You see how innovation just starts just from a small idea and then just boom, branches out. Right. So because you care so much about your health, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fix the problem that you have with your body. Yeah. And then you fix it, but you don't just fix it for yourself. Now you fix it for millions of people across the globe. Yeah. Yeah. And now you're making money off of that. Yeah. So the money didn't matter in the beginning. Your health did, but money came from it.
No, but you need money in order to make it. That's what a big.
That's why I said 1,000 golf courses.
But all that starts from Your purpose.
Yeah,
it all starts from your purpose.
And your purpose was playing golf.
Not to say I wouldn't want to be like a developer, you know, like somebody who makes like a development in Tampa that people know, you know, as well. Okay. That would be pretty cool. Like Sparksman Worth, you know, how they have like that place, something for entertainment. I just want something, I want to make a mark on Tampa Bay where it's something in the development side. It could be a golf course. It could be building something that's a, you know,
a staple.
Yeah, a staple here because I appreciate this city and what it's given me.
I'd like to give it its first whorehouse.
Allegedly.
How did I end up here?
Oh, we got 4 minutes here.
BG, you wanna kind of close us out with maybe a little bit of motivation or you know something to tell the audience out there?
I'll just tell you this: I'm in this place right now, man, to where I'm just super happy where I am now, man. Just thinking about some of the shit that I went through early in life and like a lot of the roadblocks, a lot of traumatic shit that I went through, and God blessed me to get out of it. I'm just super happy at this point in my life to be like I'm super at peace. So I just want to be thankful for that moment. You know what I mean? I'm glad to be in a situation to where if I want to go somewhere I can, if I want to buy something I can. You know, when I go, I can choose what I want to get into when I leave the house. I got electricity, like all these little things that we kind of take for granted. Yeah. To me, that's be the one thing that I would just bask in right now. I'm just loving where I'm at, man. I'm in peace right now.
I'm going with BG right now too. I mean,
I'm down with
look, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say it too. I'm couldn't be happier right now where my life is at. I'm about to have another baby boy, and
that's what's up.
You know, right now I'm really at a point in my life that everything is, you know, just like Zen right now, and everything's going in the right way. I feel things are moving forward to bigger and better things, and I'm at peace as well, man. Just
now,
happy.
if you could put a price tag on that, what would that be?
On that?
You always want a dollar amount.
I mean, on that, it's priceless. Right?
Oh, feel me? Sure. You see what I did there?
Yeah, you did.
Because honestly, for me,
did you expect him to say that?
I did.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is priceless because you can't put any money on having this feeling right now at this point in your life. And just be like, you know, it doesn't matter if you handed me $1 billion. I'm such a simple person. And I think you know that from both of us. I think we're simple people. And I think BG can speak as well. We don't need a whole lot. We're simple men that just enjoy the finer things in life that are very simple. It's nothing that is extravagant or anything like that. If I wake up every morning, I have a cigar, I go play a little bit of golf. That's it. You have me at $1 billion life right there.
100.
Okay. What price tag would you put on being a 0 handicap golfer or your current handicap?
I would give anything for that.
All the simplicity went out the fucking window, huh?
How much? Give me
you hypocrites.
All right. Well, hey, Brian, we really appreciate always having you on, man. Make sure you check out Brian. He's got Tactical Society with all his guns that he sells, along with classes, PI, gear services, security. He's got a new book coming out. We don't know the title, but we know it's coming out, and it's going to be fantastic. It's raw shit that you need to hear and how, you know, it can influence your life as well.
Tell your own story so they don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with tell your own story so they don't fuck it up.
I like it.
Yeah. Second Amendment.
Check out the Second Amendment cigars, handmade, all at the Corona locations. His new cigar ashtray.
Guns and Guards.
Yeah, Guns and Guards, ashtray, Guns and Guards, all the merchant. So, man, we really appreciate having you on. Everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate you out there. Without you guys out there listening to us, we really don't have anything. So keep listening to Happy Hour Holidaze. We're going to keep getting bigger and making it as best as we can for you. Tune into all our social medias, Spotify.